gorgeous Hollywood Hills, it's the Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn. Tonight, Christopher Titus, Jill Marie Jones. Oh, Yumbo. Go Illini, ladies and gentlemen, Craig Kilborn. Sit down, please. Welcome to your Late Late Show. My name is Craig Kilborn. Mike Tyson is really, really bitter about not getting his boxing license. I saw him today, and he gave me the finger. The scary part, it wasn't his. Yeah. Do you hear this? This is a true story. After a stripper started giving her boyfriend a sexy lap dance, the girlfriend got jealous and started fighting with the stripper. This happened, fighting with the stripper. Police raced to the scene and ordered a couple beers. Watching that action. Stephen King, the great author, wrote a letter to fans to say he is repeating himself too much and has decided to retire from writing books. The letter is 500 pages long. And ends with a bucket of blood falling on a possessed car. So, here's your news on Stephen King. And finally, I don't know if you heard about this, there's a food critic for the New York Times, and he described the meals, the food, at Puff Daddy's restaurant in Manhattan as quote, mediocre to poor. Now, you can read more about this critic in a column called Obituaries. We have a great show tonight. One of our favorite guests, very funny man from the show Titus. It is Christopher Titus. A very funny show called Girlfriends. One of the girlfriends, Jill Marie Jones. And I don't know if you heard about it today. We're actually going to play it today, Yambo. There you go. I am in a great mood. I've got a pep in my step. I changed my routine today. I did a little something different at the gym today, and I feel great. And it is college night. Say hello to Illinois right here. By the way, I have actually heard some educated people say Illinois. It makes me cringe. You cannot say Illinois. The S is silent. It's Illinois. But there are people on the East Coast who say Illinois. Knock it off. We are celebrating. This is all part of college night. Wednesday is when my weekend started in college. This is all part of Kilby Gets His Learn On. We've been doing it now for a number of months. Illinois is the Fighting Illini. They are ranked 12th in basketball in the AP and coaches poll. They're 15-5, and this weekend they play Michigan State on CBS. A couple things. Why are we saluting Illinois? 6 words for you. Dick, butt, kiss, Hugh, Hefner. They both attended Illinois, and also we're saluting Illinois because Geraldo Rivera didn't go there. So that's later in the show, I will be picking a winner in the game this weekend between Illinois and Michigan State. Now, if you've been watching the show the last few days, we have a new friend named Kelly Brock. She's the one of the producers, talent producers at the Miss USA pageant. They have asked me, they've written a formal letter asking me to be a judge, a celebrity judge for the Miss USA pageant in a few months. It's going to be in Gary, Indiana. They're paying my expenses. They're paying... You're laughing, sure. They're paying my expenses, my ground transportation, the whole thing, and signed by Donald Trump, who's part of the whole thing here. Mr. Les Moonves, the most powerful man in the world. And I've thought about it. I've asked some questions to her, Kelly. We've talked to her. I've asked her questions. Chico DeBarge, by the way, was a former judge in '88. Chico DeBarge, celebrity judge. We don't know who the host is yet. I told them if it was Chuck Woolery, sign me up. Then we got a deal. Mike Gibbons, Todd Yasui, producer over here. What do you guys? What's your gut call? She wants me to answer by Friday. Do you guys think I should do this? Be a celebrity judge for the Miss USA pageant? I say it goes against my whole vibe, whatever my vibe is. Do you think I should do it?
I think so.
You think I should do it? Mike, I trust you. We've been together. We've been working together for years.
Right.
I
Yeah.
quickly put the word working in there.
Yeah.
We've been together working for years. It's not me, is it? It's not me to do the...
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know you that well.
Okay. We don't talk that often, do we? Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do it. Not going to be a celebrity judge. But I think what's important is she's been very patient with us and with me the last few days. I want to call her, and I want to be tactful, and I want to be nice in telling her there's no way in hell that I'm going to do this. So what I do sometimes, and I advise you to do this, when you have an important phone call to make, just jot down a couple ideas or phrases so you can remember, you won't ramble on the phone call. So her name is Kelly Brock. So let me just write down what I might want to say. I'm going to call her in mirror. Dear Miss Brock, it is with great regret that I must decline your invitation. Furthermore, I am painfully aware that in making this declination, I'm forfeiting the great honor of being mentioned in the same reverential breath as Alan Thicke, Bill Shatner, and Chico DeBarge. And I'm prepared to live with that decision for the rest of my life. You know, that's too formal. Let me try some. Hey, Kel, it's Craig. No, that doesn't work either. Kelly, my attorneys advised me. Kelly, by the time you read this letter, I will be gone. No, that's not good either. That's not good either. What if it was something like, and I said this the other day, what if it was, I find beauty pageants degrading to women? Something like that? It could be, hey, Kel, beauty pageant, schmooty pageant. I have a better idea. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go from the heart. I'm just gonna go from the heart. I'm gonna be, and she's a really nice lady, and she's been patient. I'm just gonna be a man, tell her how I feel. And, you know, it's exciting. It's an exciting time. I think I forgot a number here. Let's try that again. This is her cell phone, people. No reason to panic. A lot of times, cell phones, you know, they don't go through. They're cheap. They fall apart. She's going to throw this one after she hears the news, but... Calling Kelly Brock, channel producer, Miss USA pageant.
Hello?
Is this Kelly?
It is.
I got the wrong number. I choked. And let me say something. That's the first, I've never done that with a girl before in the last few months. That's really, all right, let me. She's really nice. She's a nice lady. Can't do it.
Hello?
Hey, Kelly, Craig Kilborn. I just tried to call you. The line was busy.
It's nice to talk to you, Craig.
Kelly, this is not an easy phone call for me. You've been really nice and patient over the last few days. And
Now, Craig, wait. Just before you say this, because I see where this is leading, let me just give you a couple of other things here. Since we spoke last night, we knew we needed to put some offers out to some other very cool, hip, edgy people, and put one out to Johnny Mosley and to Tyra Banks.
I love Johnny Most. Mosley, okay.
So not Johnny Most.
Johnny Mosley, of course, the skateboarder.
The skier, exactly.
Skier, exactly.
And now I just want to ask the audience, do you not think it would be the coolest thing to see Craig Kilborn sitting there being invited to judge women, to pick them apart, to literally judge?
I don't, that's not my game. She wants you to make some Illinois right now, people. Kelly, before you go any further, there's something I need to tell you.
Yes.
I've thought about it. I am flattered. I hope this doesn't ruin my chances to work in the Miss Universe pageant, the one that counts. Just kidding. They all count. I'm just kidding. But I am going to respectfully decline to be a celebrity judge. However, there is a little something in your future, young lady, and it's called a Late Late Show T-shirt, 100% cotton. Okay? You've been very nice, Kelly. I hope we meet one day, okay?
Thank you so very much, and appreciate you mulling it over.
Okay. Kelly Brock, everybody, right there. Let's check the news. Here we go.
In the News is brought to you by Enron Stationery. Nothing says empty promise like Enron Stationery.
Our top story in Rally Around the Flag news, President George W. Bush concentrated primarily on the struggling economy in last night's State of the Union address, unveiling America's new slogan, Let's Roll.
For too long, our culture has said, if it feels good, do it. Now America's embracing a new ethic and a new creed. Let's roll.
Although Let's Roll is the perfect tribute to the heroic acts of Americans, Bush himself preferred, y'all ready for this? And it's go time, sucker. Before entering the Capitol, everyone was frisked for guns, knives, and pretzels. Bush's speech was marked by 77 applause breaks, although one came when Speaker Hastert and Vice President Cheney got a little overzealous.
The final great priority of my budget is economic security for the American people.
From the world of teeny tiny lifesavers, local paramedics are teaching youngsters in the sleepy hamlet of Diamond Bar, California, how to react in emergency situations this week. I've always said if there's one thing little kids love, it's life and death responsibility. The paramedics stressed the importance of the children remaining calm, but admitted that freaking out in a public place could usually get the job done in half the time. Some say that the kids haven't learned the real meaning of emergency, and back their claim with this actual recording of a child's recent phone call to 911.
911, what is your emergency?
Hi, I need help.
What is the nature of your emergency, sir?
George Barrows called me a geek and gave me a wedgie.
Remain calm. Where are you calling from?
Inside my locker, please, somebody help me.
Sir, what is your locker number?
I think it's the 8. Ow, my butt.
We'll be right there.
There it is. And they're not drinking champagne and champagne news. Students of the University of Illinois who are already getting ready for their big basketball game against Michigan State this weekend will also have to make preparations to vote during spring break in the upcoming student elections. Experts predict the elections could be close, but expect the radical Girls Gone Wild party to retain its majority. By the way, here's how you play the Illinois drinking game. Every time your team makes a basket, you take a drink. Every time the other team makes a basket, you take a drink. And at the end of the night, you, my friend, are the winner. This just in. If this show had a real budget, I wouldn't have to hand these papers to myself. This just in.
And now, it's time for Craig Kilborn, insensitive career counselor.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looks like here, according to your grades, you're not real bright. I don't want to say you're a dumbass, but yeah, pretty much. Have you thought about perhaps painting yourself orange and being a traffic cone? I think you'd be good at it.
And that was Craig Kilborn, insensitive career counselor.
And finally, the economy is hitting everyone hard. Toys R Us has announced this week that they are cutting 2,000 jobs and that they now go by the name Toys R That Guy. There's your news. Right back with Christopher Titus.
Coming up on your Late Late Show, from Titus, you guessed it, Chris Titus, and from Girlfriends, actress Jill Marie Jones. We'll be right back. The Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn, sponsored by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? For more cars.
It had that weird mood lighting. I couldn't see what was. What did it say? What were the letters there on the regions there?
U of I believe.
Oh, great! That's really nice, girls. Big show tonight. Christopher Titus out here in a moment. Jill Marie Jones later. A little thing called Yambo. Yeah. Tomorrow. It says Laura Prepon is on tomorrow from the new film Slackers. I think of her from that 70s show. Tenacious D will be here to talk and perform tomorrow. And then Friday, this is interesting, Jerry Bruckheimer, we're going to have him on as a guest. He's a producer of Black Hawk Down and the CSI hit show. We have a producer, isn't that cool? Our first guest is a talented writer and comedian who just got nominated for a Writers Guild Award for an episode of his autobiographical sitcom, Titus.
He called our little talk, the birds, the bees, and your girlfriend's a slut.
Son, when a man and a woman and another man, that's your girlfriend in the middle.
Lisa, no! She said she couldn't do that. She said it was uncomfortable.
Please welcome the very funny Chris Titus. Right here. How you been, buddy?
Feeling good? Haven't seen you in a while.
I know, we haven't had you on in a while.
Haven't been on. Well, ever since we had that fight in front of that TGI Fridays in Memphis, I just thought,
yeah,
we need some time apart.
We need a little separation, but now we're fine. We've healed.
I like that you changed the dude of mine a little bit. It's freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah, it's not quite that extreme. I don't need to go that far.
Yeah.
But
it's a little messy. It looks good.
Little messy. You should see it after the show, man. You should see it. You should see it after Yambo. It's really.
Am I gonna get a play, Yambo?
What? You're playing.
All right.
You're
I've
playing.
been told every time I'm on the show, you're going to play Yambo, and I'm all Yambo. You know, I'm so, like,
unless
I have Yambo envy from everybody else. I'm like, I never get to play.
You'll play tonight. Unless your stories, your anecdotes are too long and funny, then we...
They're probably just going to be too
What
long.
is hard funny? What is you're the king of hard funny. Explain hard funny.
It's a term I said a long time ago. Hard funny, there's two things. Like, sometimes you watch TV on a sitcom, and there's soft funny, which is like, you get what they're doing, you go, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's hard funny where you're just watching it and just out of the blue you go, and then you go, oh.
Yeah.
Because you might go to hell for laughing at it.
So is it mean it's going to be an off-color joke or what?
Off-color joke, just something that surprises you. One of the first hard funny jokes I wrote, or where the term came from for me, was the joke. Yeah, I'm really proud of being screwed up.
You're proud of being dysfunctional, screwed up. You're from a dysfunctional family.
Proud of being screwed up. I actually bet a guy $50 in a bar that I was more dysfunctional than he was, and he raped me. So I tipped him.
You tipped him.
Because $50 is $50.
There you go. There you go.
So you guys all went, ooh, that's
yeah. That's hard funny. The show is going well.
Show's going well. We got nominated for Writers Guild Award. Thanks, everybody. I'd like to thank. You know, we all write together. I'm sure you writers get together. So I want to thank Jack Kenny and Brian Hargrove and all 14 writers on the show, because without them fixing my mistakes, you know, my script wouldn't have got nominated. So
You wrote the script.
I wrote this rough draft, and then we go in, and the 14 of us sit around, and we make fun of what I've already written and fix it. And,
okay.
And so it's if we get it, we're up against like every big show.
But you. Tell me if this is right. Didn't you used to complain about Fox wasn't promoting you enough? Right?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't like your time slot?
Yes, that's
You
true.
used to do that?
I used to do that a lot, and then they moved us to 9:30 on Wednesdays after I complained against West Wing.
Against West Wing.
My complaining helped.
It backfired.
Yeah, it helped quite a bit, didn't
Yeah.
it? You know, and I'm thinking if I complain anymore, they're going to move us to like 12:30 every night. Come on, people! See, out of the blue,
Hard funny.
I'm just playing.
Where's the TGI Friday? I feel like we're back at the TGI Friday.
See, that's when it starts, because I start smarting off.
Yeah.
Because I don't have one of those filters. Like, I just say things. Like, you know, if something makes me angry, I just say it.
But you've turned
I'm talking. Shut up.
Right,
see,
right
there.
There it is.
See, I'm sorry.
But you've turned over a new leaf.
I turned over a new
because
leaf.
with
In
the
fact,
Fox, you're not complaining that much.
In fact, what I would like to do is take a minute. I talked to a patent lawyer. I have to ask you permission, but I'd like to borrow one of your signature pieces to actually talk to the people at Fox.
Oh, which one?
Make it right. I need to clean it up, man.
Okay, go
right.
do your thing, man. I'll back off. Wow.
And now, Christopher Titus says something incredibly positive about the Fox network.
You know, a lot of networks will hire Angela Lansbury and think that's a show. Not Fox. Fox hires Frankie Muniz, the savior of Fox. Fox's own little Jesus. To all the executives who I've made angry in the last 2 years, frankly, I apologize. I need you. You don't need me. All I have for you is love.
And that was Christopher Titus says something incredibly positive about the Fox network.
Do you not? That was emotional.
Just give me a second. Give me a second.
That was heartfelt.
Hey, let's get back to the funny, man. Let's get back to the funny, all right?
There is also... Does that feel good? You like Frankie Muniz. He's great.
He's great. He's a buddy of mine. He's going to be in February. Frankie's going to be on the show. He plays. Titus gets a job. Titus gets a chance to design a concept car for Ford out of the Hot Rod shop.
Yeah.
And Frankie Muniz is their youth design consultant.
Yeah.
And he ends up throwing me through a window. Actually, it's pretty cool.
He can do that apparently.
Yeah, Muniz is
he's tough.
He's a bad little boy. He's 80 pounds of dynamite is what that kid is.
Don't you have a new one in your family in real life?
I have a baby. I have a baby.
In your real life, you have a.
By the way, thanks. Yeah, she's.
What kind of father? What kind of father are you going to be?
Well,
this could be interesting.
She's really cool. She's the great thing about her is she came out symmetrical, which is good.
Always a plus.
Both sides match. She's not lumpy.
Yeah.
I don't get to see her a whole lot, which kind of freaks me out sometimes. She's 5 months old now. She's been in therapy for 2.
Come on.
I see. I'm goofy, and I've only endangered her life one time.
In 5 months?
Yeah,
that's good.
That I'm sure of.
Yeah.
We were on the set and filming the black and white stuff, and my wife brought her in, Erin brought her in, and I stopped everything because I want to see my baby.
Sure.
So I grabbed my baby and I'm holding her, and the cameraman comes over and he's filming me playing with her, and my partner Brian comes in, and he, you know, we're 3 grown men, and we figure, hey, we got a baby who's defenseless. Let's do a comedy bit. So Brian, I know.
I don't want to hear anything about
No. It's not okay. So Brian comes over and he's directing the episode, and he starts giving my baby direction on camera. Really fun. He's like, all right, I want to feel the drool this time. I want the audience to believe they're covered in drool. Let's go, let's go. All right, let's shoot this sucker. So, which is kind of cute and funny. And then I take it one step further. I take her and put her in the big wooden chair. I propped up a 4-month-old baby in a big wooden chair, 24 inches off the ground, with no back.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Gravity will kick a 4-month-old's ass.
Ow!
Yeah, and then I walked away. I was like, okay, she's cool. This is funny. And I walk away, and as I walk away, she did that baby thing, because she has no idea. Baby,
All right. Ow!
And so.
That's not good.
So here's how stupid I am. Not only am I using my brand new child for a punchline, I have a man filming it.
Yeah.
I was like, child services is going to want the tape. After she hits, my wife just screams out, "Child killer!" Which she really screamed my name, but I heard child killer, and
that's terrible.
Well, I feel like I can't deny it. I got to get filming it. So now it's like my wife's is a brooder film. She's like, every time I go, I can't even deny it. That never happened. Oh, really? Let's watch this. Click right there. Look at that baby falling back into the left, back into the left, back into the left. Look at that.
Did you bring the clip?
No, no, hell no, did I bring the clip.
Well, you're telling the story,
yeah,
there's no
payoff.
payoff.
Your show, Craig. Thanks for having me on.
There's no payoff, that's the problem.
Sorry must go with these nice police officers.
Exactly.
But so here's what's happened. My wife
gotta hustle. We gotta take a break. We gotta take a break.
I have more jokes.
We'll do it.
Whatever.
5 questions when we come back. We've got to hustle. You did have 2 funny jokes you told me in the break, and you should have used those on the air.
How good were
It's
they?
time. Yeah, great. Time for 5 questions. Nobody got hurt. They were good. Okay, geography. Your initials are CT. Spell Connecticut.
C-O-N-N-I-C. California Public Schools. It's not my fault.
Incorrect. There's an E there after E-C-T-I-C-U-T.
I love Connecticut.
On what day of the week are most drag races held?
The finals are on Sunday. Saturday is the qualifying.
We're looking for the finals.
Sunday.
Sunday is correct. Sunday. Yeah. Christopher, on the spot, make up a flavor of ice cream. On the spot, go.
Play-Doh.
Yes, the judges say. Okay, don't tell me yet. Think in your head, think of a color. Don't tell me. Think of a color. Is it periwinkle?
Yes.
That is correct.
Hey!
Very good. Very smart. Rapid fire, 10 seconds on the clock. List the worst 5 names your father called you that you can repeat on TV in 10 seconds.
Butt wipe, panty waist, douche,
2 more.
toe jam, and wussy. But we do that.
What, wussy? Yeah, that's correct. That's good. Good, that's 5. That was 5. Great to see you again. We're going to see you later with Yambo. Big hand for Christopher.
Coming up from Girlfriends, affable actress Jill Marie Jones, plus a competitive round of Yambo.
Alani! Mom! Greg! Kilborn!
Put a lot into that. I think that was 1 take. They did it on the first take. That was good. Our next guest began her career as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Now she's starring in the UPN sitcom Girlfriends.
Okay, you know what? Did anyone do their homework? You guys were supposed to have finished your assignments by 1,500 hours. Tony, how's the prenuptial spa day coming?
They may be slackers, but I did my homework. Okay, I got my soft scrub at 9, my deep tissue at 10, my facial at 11, and my mani-pedi at 1.
Tony,
Oh, my bad. 1,300 hours.
Please welcome Jill Marie Jones. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
You've got the jeans on and the boots and the casual, and you've got this wrap. We call that a wrap,
this
right?
This is a wrap?
It looks great.
Yeah. I'm like, I got the cowboy boots on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from Texas and all. So.
By the way, this is, no matter what you do in your life, this is it. This is the #1. You were a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Growing up in Texas where you grew up, how tough is it? How many women audition for that? It must be difficult.
Yeah, my particular year, I think around 1,200 tried out, yeah.
And then
Stiff competition.
Did they narrow it down?
They narrowed it down to about 60 or so, like 50 or 60, and then we go to training camp just like the guys.
Oh, you go to training camp.
Yeah, no one ever really tells you that you've made it, though. If you're there, say, 2 months into training camp, then you've made the squad.
You've made the squad.
But no one officially says, congratulations, you've made the squad.
Uh-huh. And how many years were you doing that?
2 years.
I mean, there was a time when the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, they were like huge. They were as big.
Still huge.
No, they're not like they used to. You know, it was the Cowboy cheerleaders, and then it was the Laker girls later.
That's
you know,
Cowboy. No, that's football.
Now it's the Illini girls in their jeans. I think. Do you know a lot about football? I assume when you're on the sideline, you must be a big football fan.
No.
Really?
Okay, I would be on the field.
Yeah.
You know, I have my stance with my pom-poms and everything.
Oh, I remember it. Don't tell me about it.
And, you know, a play would happen, and I would kind of peek behind me and see the Cowboy fans, boo! I'm like, that sucked!
Oh,
you know, but if they're like, I'm like, yeah, rock on!
Oh, that ruins it for me.
I know.
So whatever the fans did, that's how you reacted.
I was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader fan.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what a touchdown is? Do you know what a forward pass is? A fumble? All that kind of stuff?
I know what a touchdown is.
How much is it for a field goal?
3 points?
There you go. There you go. That's good. We had your show, Girlfriends. We had Tracy Ross on. And this, did you get an email from her when she was on our show?
You know what? I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she thought this was a big moment for her being on this show.
It's a huge moment.
No, it's run with that. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm so happy to be here. This is the greatest thing.
Yeah. She's a nice lady. Now, what character do you play on that? Because they told me, and I find this hard to believe, that you are the bitche one.
Yeah, Tony she's self-absorbed, you know, but she's fun. She's that girl that, you know, she's crazy, but you say, that's my girl, but she's crazy.
Right.
But yeah, Tony's a self-absorbed one on the show. She measures success, you know, with material things.
Nothing wrong with that in this town. That's the way it is, right?
Yeah, for some people, yeah.
Did you all, growing up in Texas, did you want to be a cheerleader or an actress, or how did it work?
You know, actually, I modeled for a very long time, and I just had a conversation with my mother, and
That's good that you're still talking. I think that's so great that the young kids still talk to their moms.
we talk like 5 times a day.
That's
my best friend. But
okay.
yeah, and I asked her, did she ever think that this was possible or whatever? And she said she thought I'd be like some big-time model or whatever. She never knew that I would be an actress.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always wanted to be an actress, though.
Who'd you look up to as actresses growing up?
Susan Lucci.
Oh. Did you then want to be a soap actress? Is that what you wanted to do?
You know what? What's so weird is I actually auditioned for General Hospital right before I got my show. And I came close, and I was so bummed because I didn't
would you
get it.
rather be on the soap? Because I know people at The Bold and the Beautiful. I know people at Young and Restless.
No, I think it's just something, you know, being raised. I'm an avid soap opera watcher, and being able to be on a soap opera that you actually watch, it was a cool thing.
Now, here's the thing. They tell me that you're not going to give this up, this information, but there's an actor that you met years ago? Or
yeah.
He didn't know who you were, but now he wants to kind of know who you are? And this story goes nowhere unless you give up the name.
Okay.
Tell us.
You know, I've been in LA for 3 years.
Okay.
And I've met this particular person on several occasions.
And he didn't notice you on several occasions, or he did notice you?
Well, he met me for the first time every single time I met him.
Oh, okay, so he didn't remember.
I guess I wasn't important enough to remember at the time.
And you like this guy? He's a young actor that we would recognize.
Yeah. Yes,
And,
yes.
And now, what happened recently?
Well, now he wants to be my best friend.
Does he want to go out with you, or does he want? When you say best friend?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Give up the name. I mean, you gotta give. You want to whisper it to me? You can whisper it to me.
Okay. First name starts with a J.
We're playing a game now. All right, Jay. And I don't know these young actors.
Okay. Last name starts with a D.
D. Jack Daniels. No, what is it? What do we got here? What, is he a TV actor? Is he a soap actor? Is he a cowboy? Is he a movie actor?
Movie actor.
A movie actor. All right, we're gonna have to. I can't figure this out right now. You, whisper the name to me. I'll just see if I know. I probably only know who he is.
John Doe. I can't say.
Nice meeting you. We'll be right back with Yambo right after this.
For people who are demanding.
Before Craig Kilborn, I thought I was the only person that wore a cape in public.
Hey, here we go, guys. It's time to play Yambo.
It's time for Yambo, the brain-teasing game of skill and intelligence, where Craig's guests, Christopher Titus and Jill Marie Jones, will face off against each other and against the clock. When the music stops, each player will have 3 seconds to answer Craig's question. Get 3 wrong, and you lose. 3 right, and you win. Get ready, it's Yambo time.
What 2 teams are playing in the Super Bowl this weekend? Incorrect. Spell Illinois.
I-L-L-I-O-N-I-S.
No, incorrect.
N-O-I-S.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, baby. What restaurant makes the Blizzard?
Dairy Queen.
Correct. I gave her extra time. I gave her too much time. What's the plural word for moose?
Moose.
That's correct.
Don't ask me to spell it.
How many 11s in 77? Incorrect. You took too long. You took too long. Here we go. Name a famous actor with the initials J.D.
Jermaine Dupri. Oh, actor.
Who's Jermaine? Incorrect.
Oh, yeah, give it all the time. Look at that.
We have a winner. Christopher Titus is the winner of tonight's Yambo. Congratulations, Christopher. You are one of life's winners. We'll be right back.
I want to thank Christopher Titus, and he'll be appearing at the Warfield Theater, San Francisco, February 16th. I want to thank Jill Marie Jones, and also I'm predicting Illinois wins this weekend, 76-68. There's your prediction. Tomorrow, Laura Prepon, Tenacious D. Good night, everybody.